morning, YouTubes. Oh my god. So, Forrest has been angering thousands of bees. And I asked him why, and he says, to harvest honey? I'm like, what? Oh my god, that's so bad. So bad. It's just wrong. Wait, what was that? What button did I just press? I don't even know. Talk your... Oh, come on, can't type. And I'm all up in... I gotta find a better way to do this. Because I can't type around my microphone very well. And you guys can't hear me very well if I don't have it right up in my face. You're doing it wrong. Apparently I got a typo in my thumbnail because I was doing it late at night and wasn't paying too much attention. You're doing it wrong. If you're doing it like that. Not anger any bees to harvest them. There's what I need to fix. Pumpkin. Broke another one earlier, so let's get our axe on our bar. There we go. Nope. Right, seed. Pumpkins. I want more pumpkins because I use up more pumpkins when I do the trades than I do melons. Hey, look, I got a pumpkin and melon farm, guys. Though, so yeah, I was. Well, I mean, yeah, if you want to make that argument, you could definitely say that. Definitely say that. Okay, we're just gonna put pumpkins back anytime I break one from this point on because I got probably a little more melons than I need to. Because when you do the trades, you only need 4 melons for the trades. It takes 6 pumpkins for the trade. So I probably need a different ratio than what I got. I got a 50-50 ratio right now, I think, approximately. And I looked through the farm. It looks like there's a lot more melon. And I do that all the time. So I gotta get this finished up so I stop mucking about in here, breaking plants. Let's see here. I think there's another one somewhere. I'll just kind of wait until I see, hey, look, there's a pumpkin growing in the middle of the thing. I know that I accidentally broke a seed at some point or another. But this is one of the things I wanted to show you guys today is the pumpkin melon farm. Let me see if I can try to relax a little bit here in the camera frame. And now that I'm on, oh, hey, maybe if I point the microphone actually at me, you can hear me better. Realize it was sideways. So yeah, I was working, I was up a little late last night making the thumbnail, and I apparently spelled fishing completely wrong. But that's okay. Maybe I was fishing for comments. I think I will leave it just to do that. Fish for the maybe all the people telling me I spelled fishing wrong. Improve my statistics. Anyway, that's the pumpkin and melon farm. We're going to go over that here in a minute. Today, we're going to be taking that AFK fishing farm up there, the old style, now that it doesn't produce treasure anymore. Convert that. We're going to change that back into something that will. Maybe move it to the middle of this farm. On up here. Nice thing about working out here is I've been getting lots more iron. In fact, I've entirely filled up the main iron box. Fairly full. But, so I had to start a second iron box, which I think I left sitting out back at at the tower. It's not down there, is it? No, yeah, I let it sit now at the back of the tower because I pulled it out to make some more pistons for today. Not that we're gonna. Well, we might need some if I haven't decided if I wanted to put the farm down on the surface or if I want to keep it up here at this level and try to make a piece of floating water. I think that would be kind of cool, a piece of floating water. If it still works, if I can get it to work. That's going to be the question, whether they fixed that bug or not, which I doubt that they did. It's a kind of an update bug, and they probably haven't changed the way things update. But main thing is we need to tear this down, we need to tear down all that. But I'm not going to worry about that for now. In fact, what I'm going to do is just break out this open... Oh, excuse me. Break open the wall behind me. Very centered, is it? Not perfectly. We'll want to get things nice and centered. And I did make a whole load more scaffolds for today. Scaffolds, there they are. So that we would be able to work off of these. They're a lot easier to work off of. And sleep. And oh yeah, I guess I should tell people sleep. That always helps. If you let people know that you want sleep, they might actually go to their beds. Okay, so let me just throw this out there. I bet Forrest is watching. Is Forrest watching? That way I don't have to type. Did you know that if you put campfire under your bee nest, they won't get mad. They won't get mad at you when you harvest them. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. That'll solve that little lag issue. So yeah, I've lost some stuff because of that massive lag spike a few times now. It's getting annoying. Though I'm about to cause my own massive lag spikes with this farm, so I can't say too much. I can say all I want actually, but you know, whether I should or not, that's another question. Point being, Forrest is absolutely right. There's no right or wrong way to do things. Do it however you freaking want, because it's Minecraft and play it. And it's a play your way kind of game. Let's get some scaffold up so that we can eventually nice little platform up there. Put another one over. We have some supports because they don't. Oh, did that go? It does go right there. That's actually kind of good. That go up through. That's like right into where. Right into here. So yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking up here is where I want to put that. We're going to try that first at least. But that is gonna, well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a piece of floating water. It could be a water column that we use to do the fishing in. The fishing needs to be. So here's the thing about the new fishing rules. The new fishing rules on Java, this doesn't apply to Bedrock apparently, but on Java, in order to catch treasure, your bobber has to be in water that is surrounded by nothing but air or water for like 5 by 5 by 5. Hopefully chat is actually updating today. I see some chat. Let me just close and reopen that. Make sure people aren't talking to me and I am missing it. Hey, there we go. Hey Cubic, hey Darkfire. Good morning, night song. Oh, everybody's here. Cool, cool. You guys been hearing me rant. So I might be a little bit weird or ranty today, just for real life reasons. I don't want to get into it. So, in fact, I want to forget about it while I'm playing, and maybe I'll discuss it on my other channel or something. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, let's just work on the farm and get busy with it. So, let's a little platform. Well, I mean, I'm not going to hurt myself too much falling from this distance, and then it's mostly water right below me, which is good. So there we go. And then I wanted to figure out more or less where the center of this is. Pretty sure it's going to be a 2x2 center, which then I'll just decide which one's going to. Isn't that the center right there? Actually, is that it's? Didn't I figure this out once already and calculate that for the? I did. I think this is technically the center of the farm. Let's see here, if I do the F3G, 1, 2. Yeah, we're pretty much this one here. I think would be something like that. That's split between. Kind of be over this way. But of course, the farm up there is just ever so slightly not chunk aligned. And I don't know if I could. Well, I definitely am not going to fix that, but I don't know if it mattered. I don't know. So we gotta find the middle of this. Because once I get that water positioned up there, if I can get it where I want it to go. What? What are you giving it another go? That's actually a nice ratio. So yes, 4 to 6. Okay, so for the melon pumpkin farm, 4 to 6 is what I've been suggesting. Well, because it's four melons and 6 pumpkins per trade, so that would probably work out really well. So yeah, we'll probably remove a couple of the melon lines and replace them with pumpkin lines to get a lot of pumpkins, because they go fast. Look at this, and if I call that the corner that I'm aligning with, this corner is a little off, out this way a little bit. I don't think it pokes in on this side, doesn't it? It comes in one. I don't know how I managed to do that, because this is pretty much a perfect square up there. It should have been aligned, but it just isn't. Just isn't. So let's just pick a square and call it good. In fact, do I want to go down a level or two? Because I need to. Yeah, actually, I need the bobber to fall if I'm going to be standing right there. Thinking, well, maybe I won't be standing right there. Maybe I'll stand a little higher, which may or may not be good. Indecisiveness. Pop all that. Such indecision. 2, 3. Maybe slightly better. I don't know. For the level. Okay, so let's get into how we're gonna make this floating water. So we want a piece of. Want a piece of floating water. That is for the collection system. So If there's just air around that water, that's okay. It doesn't all have to be water, but it does need to be a 5x5 area with no blocks. Entities are okay, so we're going to be using some mine carts and a boat. Boat will be involved. He was talking about his mod. We'll talk about easily finding what's wrong. Yes, yes, that I definitely have heard that from mod makers. Ooh, didn't that. Did you see me flinch? Flinched. I guess that's the good part about having the camera in, which is something I have been considering, you know, whether I should be doing or not, because it kind of covers up a little bit of my screen. I'm not sure that it's actually what am I trying to say? I'm not sure that it's beneficial. You guys can let me know. I was thinking about putting a poll out to see if I would continue that. So right over this way. So if we say our water's gonna be right there. Yeah, that's where we're gonna put the water. That's where we're, well, maybe on top of that? No, right there. So that to indicate that that's where our water is going to go. Now here's the tricky part. I need some pistons. And then once I get this water here, I need to be very careful not to disturb it or update it, like with all this scaffolding. So that'll have to get removed before we continue, and then yeah, we'll just see how it goes from there. Need some furnaces. Perfect number. So I'm trying to check chat a little bit here. I'm trying to think of all the silly ways people try to get. Yeah. On the webcam thing, people connect more with faces and voices, build familiarity and such. Yeah. I was kind of, that's kind of been my hope in having it in the first place. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll continue with it. I might still put it up for a poll just to kind of see what people's opinions are. Let's see if I can get some feedback, other feedback on it. That's good feedback though. There, very good. Our water, yes, extracted. Bucket. Fireworks out. So as you can see, another thing that I've done is I have gotten a full set of shocker boxes. I've got 16 colors. Some of them have names, some of them don't, because they don't have purposes defined yet. But these two are my redstone and auxiliary redstone, and building. There's a couple building blocks in there that might need to be moved to a different box, but this is the auxiliary redstone. This is the primary redstone. I've got one designated for rails now, just for making trains and things. I filled up the cyan one with a bunch of prismarine because I figured I would use that to build the solid parts of the fish farm, or yeah, thing that's going to hold everything else. Okay, anyway. In fact, no, let's get the water in first. Water. Got some slime blocks. I need to grab some pistons. Oh, I already slime box. Get all the slime box. Yes. And furnaces. Should get me my floating water if it goes right. Yes, easy. Please. Sure. Easy. I'm down. I'm in. Let's do this. Hey, no, I won't say that. I was just say I got a way to fix that mod. But I won't be nice. Something usual for me, I guess. People tell me I'm not very nice. I don't see it though. Yeah, I guess people that don't actually know me or don't get to know me. I'm not sure. Am I nice? So nice. Cross that. There we go. Did I get it right? I did. Did it in the right place. Little. I don't know if that's work. Yeah, I think it might work. I'm gonna go down. No, no, no. This needs to go down one. That piston's got to be extended. Down a little more. I think I would actually be okay. What just happened? That should work. Okay. There, I want the piston to come on. No, yeah, come way down here. I need to, if I'm fishing from up there, I actually need the water to be lower by a little bit. Oh, I need to get some redstone blocks. Some redstone blocks. Have you considered looking at the code in Pneumaticraft Cubic? That's a nicer way for me to say what I was thinking earlier. Because it has drones and it do all that, and it's the code's available to look at, so might give you some ideas of things. If you look at their drones, and it is available for the latest version. So okay, but doing redstone blocks. Yes, redstone blocks. Not have a crafting grid right here. Okay, guess I don't. So yeah, grab some wood, crafting table, throw it on the ground. Not that way, but that'll work. Works a lot better if you actually place it as a block instead of just tossing it on the floor. We got a couple redstone blocks. That should be good. Put a little bit of back. Mr. Trader, what do you got? You got anything good? Anything good? Want to make a trade? Blue ice. Blue ice for 6 emeralds. Jeez. I guess that's probably... Well, there we go. Now we know what blue ice is worth. If we ever get that ice farm functional. So... But yeah, if anything seems off about me today, I'm just gonna blame that on that real life situation that's causing me some stress. Away now. Away now. And we need to send that. Okay. No. Not right. This actually needs, well, if I do that, then my water would be over to the side here. Maybe I shouldn't be so concerned about getting it perfectly in the middle. Because there is no perfectly in the middle. I mean, technically. We'll just, yeah, let's just get it in and we'll figure out all that out. There's one. Next one would need the piston top of here. The there. Piston there. Stone block. Okay. Got 2 of those situations taken care of. I was about to knock the flooring out from under myself, but I don't. One right there. Just no, it needs to be up 1. Go. That's the side. Oh no, I need the underneath. No, I had it right. Scaffold can be a bear to work with sometimes. There, and then extend that one. Okay, that's 3 sides of the water. Do a piston there, which actually cool. We can use that redstone block to extend 2 pistons. That's good. And the final one would need to be over on this side, but I don't want that piston to be pulling on it. So here. Actually need you, mister. Redstone block there. Okay, so there we go. We've got pistons extending all the way around, and now we put our water right here. That's not water. Water right there. Okay. So that's where our floating water is eventually going to be. Okay. No new comments. All right. Well, now comes the hard part. Now we need slime blocks that will be held back by furnaces. So when we retract these pistons, they put that there. Put a furnace there to keep those from moving. That'll stop that one. Technically, we could just do that. That's not over the push limit for those. But that would, okay, that. Okay. I make this one work. There and there, and then furnace. Hold that one back. It's 1, 2, 3 out of the 4, or the 5. Figure out this one over here. Here, this one. Do a similar situation where we put 1, 2, and furnace. Work, hopefully. Okay, which one do we now have? The bottom one. Come on, can I go down here? Should be, there we go. This one right here. 1, 2, wrap it around to this furnace. Go. Everything should be immovable now. Alright, cross your fingers, guys, because if this works, we'll have an impossible object. Do you think Minecraft should be adding features for technical players, or should they trust that find the tech side of anything they add thematically? No, I don't think they should actually. Like, I think they should stop making it easier, and because that's ruining the game for some people. Making well, maybe not ruining, but it certainly stifles creativity. Certainly stifles creativity when they keep adding ways to just, you know, one block do something that used to people had to like really think on. If you have to really think on it, then, you know. Anyway, let's so yeah, no, I don't think they should worry about focusing on the technical players or anything like that. The technical players will figure out how to use whatever they're given. Like they've done like since the beginning of Minecraft. And anyway, let's pull one of these out and see if it works. That did in fact work the way I wanted it to, so back to that. Subtract that. And I still need to keep that slime until I retract the one below it. Ah! Ouch. Ooh, get my redstone. That's valuable. And then I'm gonna have to be super careful about updating this once I actually get that far. Track that. Got two of them at the same time. I think it was. I think that's everything. I think it worked, guys. I think it worked. Let's jump in the bed real quick. So yeah, that's the. So. Morning. Must have coffee. So man, traders have been pestering me on server a lot lately. Got one here. There's one over at the tower. Last I checked. I killed one. Took his head. I thought that would, you know, put it on display. Figured that would keep the rest away. No, they don't care. They don't care about their friend. All right. So as long as we remove all this stuff without updating the water. Should be good. Dokie. Oh yeah. There we go, guys. Impossible object in Minecraft. That's how you do it. Loading water. And can I get some of that stuff back? Or did I pick most of it up? Probably picked most of it up. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Now, the next thing will be to put the outline of our farm in. And where did my thing go? Oh, I'm standing in it. There it is. So I'm thinking maybe the prismarine bricks. What do you guys think? Prismarine or prismarine bricks for the outline? Maybe bricks. Maybe bricks, which I probably have in a different box. Different box? Yeah, the magenta box. Gentle box. And we'll grab some lighting too, because I'm pretty sure the light. Ooh, hey, there's a piston over here. Huh. Well, I guess that's not that much materials, but still. Not a wasteful kind of guy. Traders are the new pillagers patrol. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of accurate. Wait, where did? Keep getting nervous that it disappeared. I'm like, it is an impossible object, so. So, 5 blocks around, which actually means I need to be on the outside of this here, but I want to be on the same level. This way, 1, 2, 3 more. Ah! Oh, trying to get these scaffold to place where I want. I probably would be better just use dirt blocks, but Yeah, I can see why people don't like use it, because they place kind of weird. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And there. Yeah, so there we go. These will go. Actually, I wanted the light on the corner, so right on the corner. Get some normal blocks up here, so we can. That'll be the light too. 1, 5, and then a light. 2. Light. Oh, counting with Landstryder. 5. And a light. Okay, there we go. That'll be our area that we have to keep clear. We have to keep it clear in all directions of any blocks. So eventually those scaffold have to come out. They cannot stay. Twitch is in favor of the normal prism. We'll use the normal prismarine for the bottom, I guess. Yeah, the bottom-ish. We'll use some of it in here for sure. Like I did use some of it in that. And I think that it looks good if you break up the bricks with that. If to be honest, if I could, I would just build with a dark prismarine. I really like it, but I don't have an ink farm or enough ink sacks to really do that for today's build. Though I might come back and use some of it for decorations, particularly around that on that edge. Really use some dark prismarine slabs to prevent some spawns. Particularly prevent this guy from spawning up there. Ugh. That'd be bad. I don't think it would break anything, but probably not be the best. Could cause some issues. Alright, so I think we can put these away now. Done with the pistons. Done with the redstone. Hopefully done with that for the moment anyway. At least for the moment. And the slime block. Oh, is there some? Yeah, there's some slime over here. I should pick that up. Gee, we don't need those chunk borders anymore. That's just going to remind me that we're not perfectly centered. And then I'm not going to be able to get perfectly centered. So maybe we will use a ring of this down below. Indicate the bottom of the farm. Let's get over here. Can I go down? Where can I go down at? I guess we're gonna just out some of this stuff. And yeah, we will use a row of this now. Oh, nope, not there. Not there. That's in the area that can't have stuff. So 1, 2, and then below this level's okay. Need a block somewhere over here to support our collection, which would be directly below the water. Okay. Yeah, that one's okay. Oh, now what we need there is a hopper minecart. Oh, actually that needs to be a hopper, not just a... Oh, or it could be a dispenser. Let's use a hopper so we can actually move the items a little bit away from the farm before we drop them or put them into a system. Grab a hopper. I got to replace that block up there with a hopper, and I'm gonna need railworks are gonna need to come out. Rail. And cart with a hopper in it. Oh, yep, I'm out of mine carts at the moment. No, I don't want to take the last one out of here because that's the one I use get around whenever I'm going on a track in the nether or something like that that doesn't have a cart on it already. So let's grab a new cart, create a hopper cart that will collect our stuff. Oh, we're also gonna need a boat. Gonna need a boat up on there. Need our fishing rod shortly. I've got wood, right? Dark oak planks. Dark oak boot. Dark boat. And next up. Alright, so we're going to place our cart, we need a rail. But oh, hang on. Break that. Yeah, come back here. I need you. Need the parts back. Alright, there we go. To place our boat, we need a rail. But to place, oh, hey. Got that hopper out to place the hopper and then made it into a hopper cart. Let's get another hopper. Because we went, wow, F3 and plus B. Weird with shaders. Yeah, I bet. There's a name tag under the bedrock. Oh, that sucks. Problem with that F3B, by the way, shows hitboxes. Problem with that is unless the thing that you're trying to find is actually viewable, you can't see the hitbox. At least that's been my experience. Hey, look, there it goes. There it goes. That's a nice thing about working out here, is these farms are operating the entire time that I'm building the new bits of the farm industrial area. Hey, I don't think I showed this off entirely yet. We'll take care. Well, in a moment, we'll take a break, and I will show you how all that works. I might want to like independently send those things back. I mean, it works, but it could be the mechanism for it could be slightly smaller on that end. Over here, I'm pretty happy with the mechanism. Yeah, let's just first of all, before we do that, let's make it daytime. Actually, let's not make it daytime just yet because oh, can I even get up on this side? I don't think I can. Why did I do that? Just missed the fact that I placed that one stair upside down and it flies down in the water. Ah, come back here. That wasn't intentional. There we go. I've got scaffold that will get up on here. Go. All right, so let's take a look at the mechanism over here. Now I built this flying machine in a bit of the farm stream. If you caught that. Obviously, I completed the farm. There wasn't anything particular there. I just have to place a lot of blocks and place a lot of water. Twitchi came along to help me place the water because it was very tedious, and that helped out a bunch. Or I would have had to spend at least 3 times as long. But I'm triggering it with a piston. But here's the fun part. I just got this daylight detector equal distance from each of these to trigger the mechanism. Well, it kind of triggers it twice per day. So unless you sleep the night off, because if you sleep the night off, the machine is usually like running. And then like now if we go sleep, Hopefully we can get people to sleep. Now if we go sleep, and you'll see that the daylight detector will trigger those pistons and send the machine off. And it doesn't really matter if the pistons are extended or not when the machine comes back. That's not the important bit. The important bit is that when the piston retracts or extends, it updates the flying machine and the flying machine takes off. Sleeps. Somebody's not sleeps. Oh, there's coffee for the day. Oh, hey, thank you, Twitchi. Yes, do hit that like button. Smash it. I guess somebody's AFK. Can't type. I'm not even gonna try to type. I give up on the typing because I'm trying to type around my microphone. I said I was gonna like attempt to get my lapel mic to work. I didn't really give it very much attempt. Sort of, kind of mess with it a little bit, but gave up. Maybe I gave up a little too soon, too quick. There we go. Forest joined left. That works. Throw the sugar out. I don't need. And there you go. Because now it's daylight, that extends, and off it goes to harvest the thing. And then underneath, we just have the copper mine carts going back and forth. Now I'm told that if I had furnaces on top of these, it would be a little less laggy, or a little slightly, ever so slightly less laggy or ever so slightly less processing. I'll put it that way. Unfortunately, this hopper row can't really have that on it because if we look, that's where the minecarts come to rest. Yep, there they are. The minecarts come to rest on all of those, and then they go. So there's rails on top of all of them, and they need to have rails on top. So, and then over here, this is the mechanism that actually sends the minecarts. It's just a line of redstone with a detector. What am I trying to say? Observer. With an observer there, sends a redstone pulse through, and you will hear. There they go. You hear the carts go, and that just happens every time the flying machine comes past. Hello, hey. Thank you for your interest, but no. So yeah, every time the flying machine goes, it triggers the carts. So it actually triggers the carts twice each time the flying machine gets sent off, and when it comes back, it triggers them again. So that's the twice. It also, and this isn't necessarily a bad thing, it also triggers whenever that sugar cane grows in front of the observer. So that's the thing. Very elegant farm. Thank you. Thank you. This is based off of a design from, I think it was Il Mango. I watched one way back. Now, ooh, thank you, Dolphin, for the speed. I watched a video way back, and it's kind of loosely based on that. And it was just flying machine hoppers and hopper carts for collection. And that's where the similarities kind of end. Because the orientation was entirely different, the scale was different, and everything else was. So definitely the mechanism for returning the for sending and returning the flying machines was different. So I guess that's where the inspiration kind of, it was just an inspiration. It wasn't, this is not a copy by any means. So down here, the return mechanism is just another observer, which comes through this redstone, and I put a bunch of delay here to make sure that the that both of the flying machines are seated into their position. And then we've got a piston that updates the flying machine again, same as the other end for the most part, except it doesn't have a daylight sensor. It just automatically returns whenever it gets to the descent. Oh my god, there's a cat in the... Okay. I thought I had dealt with that, but I guess not. I need to get the building done out here and remove that bed, because that's why these cats are spawning. Is that a black cat? I might want to keep that one. I might want to keep that. It's kind of rare. He's not fully black though. He's got white paws. I'm not sure that that's considered a black cat or not. But those are kind of. Oh, there was a thunderstorm earlier. Maybe that's why it spawned, or maybe it was because it was a full moon. I know that affects the potential for the black cats. Anyway, put this hedge around it to prevent some of the item loss. As you can see, we do occasionally get some sugarcane that ends up just staying in the farm and floating for a bit. That could just be because it was backed up. It was backed up. I'm hoping that it's not as backed up as it was, because I added a bunch of chests this morning before the stream. Like these 4 chests I just added. There was just this one chest here, and it was like straight crazy backed up. So if we look here, yeah, backed up. Still backed up. Hopefully it'll eventually catch up with production. If it doesn't, then I might have to add a second line of hoppers under that line of hoppers in order to increase the flow rate of the sugarcane. That might work. What's being said here? Hey, welcome back, Wise. Wise has actually joined the stream. Nice, nice. Hopefully, wow, his connection is really terrible. Hopefully he's able to play and watch. If not, I totally understand. Totally, completely understand. There we go. Back to this. Oh, actually, do we want to talk about the pumpkin and melon farm next before we get back to this? Or I want to place a few blocks. Place a few blocks and maybe we'll go over there. Corners first. Do a row of this. Go. Oh yeah, and then we said we needed this hopper directly under the water, but we need 2 air gaps in between. That should work. And then next thing we would want would be our. That's the other problem of working on scaffold, is when you hit shift to crouch or do things like that. Hey Whisper, good morning. I am doing okay. Well, if I'm being truthful, not doing that great, but that's a real life situation. In Minecraft, I'm doing wonderfully, as you can see. Pumpkin and melon farm. We're going to talk about that here shortly. I just reviewed the completed sugarcane farm. Yeah, that's done. It's not dusted yet because I still need to make a storage system that that can handle it. The output of that. I'm not sure that the 1 hopper line is going to be enough. And ooh, I wasn't expecting that to fall down there. But yeah, that's still something to do. So now, if I left that rail, back to the fishing farm here, if I left that rail there, that would be causing problems. So we got to remove the rail. The rail's going to end up. So now we go. There we go. We've cleared our area again. We're good. So what we want is to be able to have our stuff go straight down in there. And we want it to catch all the stuff. I think the way we want. Now the question is whether or not that is going to grab the fish or not, where it's at. I hope it will. I gotta be really careful about not updating that water, but I need to get up there. Up there. Whoa, what was that? I heard thunder and lightning. Is it about to be a lightning storm in that server again? Or was something else going on? Alright, so let's put our boat. And I kind of want the boat to be right in the middle of the water. Move it a little bit. Does that work? Back up just a little bit. Just a little bit. That work? Yeah, it looks pretty close to right in the middle. Now here's the trick. I want that to be below the water on top of the minecart. So, nope. I didn't want to get in. I wanted to cast my fishing rod. Come over here. Cast the fishing rod from here. Catch it. There we go. We've caught a boat. Caught the boat. Now we come straight below and we go yoink. And then we've pulled the boat through the water. Now it's resting on the minecart. Alright, that should be what's going on up here. If we come back up and look. I didn't pull it perfectly through. I could probably try to move it a little bit, but I think it'll be okay where it's at. So if it's off center a little bit, it's not gonna bug me too much. It is gonna bug me, but I'm going to try and not let it. Okay, now here's the test. Can we catch a treasure here? We need some alignment. So we got to come up a bit. Let's see. Hey, we'll do it like this. We'll do this. That way we can use some more of the regular prismarine. Let's get this out of our way. Regular prismarine. But we need to come and this might look terrible when we're done, but you know, maybe you guys can give me some suggestions on how to make it look better. Yes, looking forward to 7 days later. We got day 77 horde coming up. Game stage is around 200. We're getting all kinds of good stuff. We've got a horde base. That's yeah, we'll talk about that a bit more towards the end of the stream. Hopefully Twitchi can join us again. And misaligned, that would be awesome. All right, so this is another. So that's our level over water. We got this, and then nope. Go with a dark or prismarine brick, another prismarine brick. And we come over here to right there. Yep, right there. Now, if a person was to stand right here, cast their fishing rod at that block, it'll fall into the water. Doo-doo, into the water. And then we wait. Now, when the fish bites that hook, it should pull it through the water and onto the boat. There it is. Pulled it through the water and on the boat. Now, because the bobber is now outside of the water, that fish is not going to get off. It's never going to come off of that bobber. So that's the trick of this farm. Now we can pull it in. We got a fish. You've seen it for, I mean, I don't know if you could see it, but I definitely seen it. There was a fish, and it should be in our, yes, in our item hopper. Nice. Oh, this is gonna work, guys. This is gonna work. Yeah, excited. Hang on, do it like this. Yeah, excited. Yeah. yeah, this is gonna work. Totally gonna work like this. All right, so get back into normal view. Yeah. We're working. It's working, guys. So that portion functions perfectly. Now, the next problem to solve will be how to get us casting automatically. So if I just hold down right click, that doesn't work because it just keeps casting the thing. So we need to use the no, not fishing right now, but we need to use the thing, the method. I'm trying to say the method that we use over here. Well, maybe not this method, but yeah, yeah, we want a note block and an iron pressure plate and some kind of mechanism and timer that will move that iron pressure plate in and out of our view. Damn, chemistry physics alignment due to the next weekend. Ah, okay. Damn. Dang, Twitch. You gotta get on there, man. Get some levels. Catch a horde. Or let Miss use your computer so she can come play with us. That'd be awesome. But you know, it is what it is. It's okay. We understand. Physics comes first. And let's just get rid of that water because we don't need this anymore. Yeah, this is about to go away. This is about to be replaced. Did I catch that? Yes, I did. Okay, so we got our note block. We got our iron trapdoor. That should be the last bits of the most functional part. We can put the trapdoor there. Wait, no. Yes, maybe? No? Oh, actually, do we want... Yeah, we want the note block there, right? So when the trapdoor is closed or open, we're just tuning the note block all day. We might want to put we may want to put something on top of that note block so that we don't have to hear it all the time. But of course, you're going to be AFK, so you won't hear it, right? The next thing will be to occasionally flash this thing. Yeah. Now we could put some detection in to detect whether or not the bobber is out or in, but I don't think we want to get that complicated today. We'll see. No, I don't think we're going to get that complicated. We're going to try to keep it relatively simple. I just want to get it functioning. I mean, actually, it is technically functioning right now. It's just not AFKable at the moment. It is like a 100% lossless fish farm because right now you could fish here, you know. No, of course that's going to miss. Oh, no! Move the boat. I want to move the boat here. Oh. Oh, what? Flying's not enabled on this server. What? Yeah, doing weird things, I guess. Oh, and then that push the cart out of the way. Okay, let's fix this. Hey, come back here, Hopper. I need you. Ay. Okay, so that's a problem that we got to be careful about. Don't hook the boat and then pull your line in if you... Bit of an issue. All right, so fixing said issue. And unfortunately, we can't do much to protect against that because I can't put blocks in that space as per the discussion earlier about having to have a 5x5 area of air all around it. I would like to maybe just verify that this is going to collect treasure. I don't have a mod installed that does that, so no. I want to get in the boat. But when I want to cast at the boat, I can't. There we go. Cast it at the boat. Come down here. Is just slightly this direction, so pull through. And it actually might have even centered better that time. It's centered enough for me anyway. Centered enough. Okay. Maybe a hopper clock? What do you think? Hopper clock or comparator decay clock? Okay, still same comments. Hopper clock or decay clock? I think a hopper clock might actually be less lag than a decay clock. Anybody know whether that's which one? Oh, hey, I hear. I heard you. Yes. Give me, hang on. Dang it. Oh, really? I'll just chase him down. Oh, hey. No, he came to me. Boy, he throwing... Boy, he was throwing him fast, wasn't he? He's like on speed. Dang, speedy things. Okay, ZZ? Maybe? Maybe? It's cool. We don't need to at this point. I think everything out here is pretty well lit. Well, except for the seafloor, obviously, because I still get drowned. And I guess the answer is no. The answer is no. All right. Oh, already in. Oh, what? Who's not? Who's not in bed? Ow. No, no. I guess everybody is. Go. Okay. Redstone. That's what I need to bring up here. It's cool. It's cool. Well, I wonder how. Oh, his connection is a little bit better now. My connection's gone down a little bit. Interesting. Redstone. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Was waiting for. Here we go. Some advice. I don't know, but I would go with your. I would go with your guess of the hopper being less laggy than. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now all I got to do is remember how to build one of those. I know it's 2 hoppers. Some comparators. At least 2 of those. Pretty sure some repeaters are involved. Some torches. Build. I think that'll do. I think that will do it. And we'll build that up here. We will have our redstone come right across there. Put our comparator here. Turn that around. Comparator there. Probably doesn't matter what mode it's on, but. And then we'll have our. You know what? Tired of that scaffold not letting me do the shift thing and wanting to fall through and stuff. So let's use some dark oak because we got dark oak in our inventory. Yeah. That up, so I can do that. Right? No, it needs to go up 1 higher, doesn't it? It does. There we go. Back. That there. Move all that. And build across. So I can come over here. Do this. I think actually the dark oak and the prismarine look really good together. That's just my opinion, but okay, that should be the majority of it now. Well, that's part of it anyway. If I can remember the rest. I think I'm gonna need more comparators. I need more at least 1 more. Nope. Stone box. Comparator. More than 1, but that's good in case I drop it. I might drop 1. Oop, over here. Ooh, dang it! I bumped that. Like I bumped this. That's the problem with that. Oh, that is a problem. I might need to remove these so that I don't accidentally do that again. And I don't want to have to redo this again. Just a little. There we go. Back to that. Oh, it's so floaty. Oh, you. Let's just replace the boat. That would probably be. And then we'll remove these so we don't do it again. Let's just do that right now. There we go. Now I won't make that mistake again. Oh goodness. Hey, look at that. I even like got perfect alignment this time. Well, better alignment. Catch the boat. It looks like it needs to go forward a little, so we'll come over. When we do our yoink. Yoink. Oh, no, too far. Well, actually, that'd probably be okay because the bobber is going to be towards the back of that block. Do I want to try one more time? Oh, that is pretty bad. Could get in it and try to move it back. Let's see how bad that is. That's probably going to kick me. Right? Yep. I knew it was. It's like, no flying enabled on this server, right? No flying enabled on this server. Oh. Could drive me nuts. Oh, cool. Right at the right height. Ow. There went my thing. My hopper. That's the thing. Go get the hopper. It's probably all the way down on the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, there it is. Momentum is a problem. Okay. Rebuild this one more time. Sorry guys, this is a little more fiddly than I was well, actually it's not more fiddly than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be very fiddly. Kind of surprised we got as far as we did in this amount of time anyway. So yeah. Yeah. Surprises me every time I fall off that stuff. Good thing there's water down there. Taking a lot more damage today. Move that. Okay. I'm not. Let's get rid of these. Just to make sure that I don't screw it up once I get it done. That boat, man, this is hopefully nobody comes along and just messes this up, because it won't take much. It won't take much. Alright, stand right in the middle of this block. Place boat right there. Okay, that is like perfect. Catch boat. All straight down, come directly underneath it. Directly. That looks pretty centered, right? Oop, oop, oop. Looks pretty centered. I think that works. I think that worked. Okay, now if I can just not bump it again, that would be great. Great. Yeah, I think that's even better than the last several attempts. Okay, anybody remember how to make a hopper mine car or hopper clock? Actually, when I say anybody, do I remember how to make a hopper clock? I don't, but we'll figure it out. No. That there has to be... Is it like a torch here? You know there's a torch involved. And a comparator and a repeater. So comparator there to look at the hopper. swear there's like, it's like a torch there? There? Maybe? I don't know if that's right or not. But definitely need to look at these with comparators. Right? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. The one needs to be locked and the other one doesn't. I could just go look it up real quick, or you guys can let me know what I'm doing wrong. Of course, I don't have it done, so... Oh, you know what? I think I don't think that... Maybe the torch is supposed to go back here. Because how else would I get the signal? I mean, it's like that, right? And then, so that when there's items in here, that works to make the thing flip. Oh, this might not work the way I want it to because this needs to pulse. That needs to pulse. So, this mechanism is going to take a little bit more than I think. More space probably. So this needs to pulse for just like 4 ticks or less, or a few ticks. But now, how would I, now that there's items on this side, I am probably going to need to go look this up if I want to make it work right. But now that I got that to close, I can actually do another test of the casting mechanism. So we'd stand here, we would cast at... What? Okay, there we go. So yeah, it does just need to flicker because when the door is down, you will reel in. So you need the door to flick down, and then as soon as you cast, it flicks back up, and then you're tuning the block so that you won't reel in. And then it'll flick down, you'll reel in and cast again. And yeah, so that timing has to be just right. Do we have a fish on there? I can't tell. I don't think so. No. Oh shoot. Is that okay? Now I'm just thinking like now I'm just realizing maybe that needs to be an air block there. How can we make that an air block? I might need to do this with pistons or something. I might need to rethink this part of the fishing farm, but this is the main part down here. Yeah, because now that that trapdoor is there, is this still open to the sky? I'm good. I'm good. There must be a fish on there, right? Oh, there was definitely a fish on it. That was so. Yeah, there's a visual thing where you don't necessarily always see what's actually on, what's going on down there, the server lag and stuff. Oh, hey, definitely fish that time. Nah, I'm good. Nah, good. So fish already. As far as the manual fishing, this is definitely the way to go because you can't lose, you can't not catch fish. So there are fish on. So no new input on the clock mechanism, though. I'm concerned that that trapdoor is actually going to block that sky view of the bobber. Oh, hey, I wasn't supposed to get the fish. It was supposed to go in the thing. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't think I would catch a fish. Yeah, something went into the thing. I'm trying to do a few casts just to verify that this will collect treasure. Because we will be able to catch treasure at this once I figure out the rest of the mechanism. Checking on time. We got plenty of time. Yep, more things have been caught. Ooh, that's a problem. How do I get up there to check on that without updating that water accidentally? Come up at an angle. Come up over right. Yeah, diagonal from it. That way there's no chance of updating that water. Of course, I need and over one. Keep that out of the clock area. No treasure yet, but let me think here. That is still for the 5x5 area around it is still clear and added, but I haven't put anything in there. We just gotta get an actual treasure. And like I said, I'll figure out the rest of the mechanism at some point. And I will try to verify that the trapdoor is not blocking the sky view of the water block, as that affects the rate of catching, which seems to be okay. Seems to be quick. I'm still getting my XPs, so the fishing rod will stay. Oh, I thought I messed up there for a second. It's just a brief little laggy bit spike thing. Go. Got it. Well, it pulled. So sometimes it pulls it over to me, so I might need to put another hopper under. You might need to stand on a hopper so that items don't get lost. And maybe put a couple of or maybe put something down below to help with the collection. I don't see anything falling down, so that's good. But yeah, if you want 100% catch rate, this is the way to do it. Definitely the way to do it. All right, Twitch, thanks for hanging out. You have a good day. Good luck on your tests and stuff. Schooling. Yeah, it's definitely sometimes the fish comes to me and doesn't get caught up in by the hopper cart, which is fine. Like I said, we'll probably end up having the player stand on a hopper as well for the final design. Aiming failed, skeleton killed it. Ah. Bummer. Bummer. Come on, verify that you collect treasure. Give me one treasure thing out of this, and then I'll be happy with calling this is good enough, and I'll work on that mechanism between this stream and the next. Because I still got to show you the pumpkin and melon farm. How that actually is going to work. Because I want to show that, then I can finish it and put the hedge around it and call that one done too. And I will most likely work on the massive collection system between streams over this week. Maybe the code works. Nice. Cubic got his mod working. Excellent. Sounds like. Yeah, I did have one on. So yeah, sometimes you don't it doesn't visually work, you know. But trust me, that bobber is going down and landing in that boat, even when it doesn't look like it is. But yeah. And we'll go a few more times. We'll check it. Hopefully, we'll have some sort of treasure.
then of course the other thing we're going to be getting is tons of fish. So we will set up a fisherman hall over with our mason hall. Mason hall's over that way. Can't really see it right this minute because I haven't loaded it recently. But it's over there, trust me. Twitchi was using it. He told me that's excellent. Somebody else has gotten some use out of something I built. I like that. I like that a lot. Helix happy now. Yeah, dude, I'm happy for you, man. I'm glad you got it working. I'm glad you got that to work. And then part of the item collection system will be filtering all these iron golem, all the iron farm into one item stream and storage pillar tower thing, and then filtering out all the poppies and burning them because they get a little ridiculous after a while. Start filling up those chests, and then I don't have room for iron. And with a proper storage system, they'll get sorted out. There goes the sugarcane farm again. So yeah, if you don't sleep through the night, it just automatically gets sent in the morning. Once the sun is up and the daylight detectors get to a certain level. I'm going to use the same system as far as triggering over here using daylight detectors, so that this also runs like twice a day when you're out here. But I gotta go show you that here in a minute. All right, let's see if we've actually caught any treasure. Is it possible? Did I get any in my inventory? No. Ooh. Like that. I don't know what the rate of treasure would normally be, but it doesn't look like we've gotten any yet. But we are getting a lot of pufferfish. That's maybe good. Puffers, I think, are decent trade to the fisherman guy. Unless I've miscalculated on the height here. I don't think so. Or some miscalculated someplace else. Another puffer. We've got to gotta get a treasure. At least one treasure. If I get one treasure, then I'm happy, and I know it's going to work eventually. All I gotta do then is figure out the timing mechanism back there. Because I don't really want to look up how to make a hopper clock right now. I always forget because it's just too long in between the times I use them. I could just surround the whole thing with a row of repeaters. That would probably work too. Keep fishing here for a few more minutes, and then I'll go show you the farm. Hopefully we'll verify that this is going to grab treasure. I don't think I waited long enough that time. Did that come to my inventory? Yes, it did. Oh, hey, I picked up a trident. Must have been from that that kill earlier. Well, at least there was that. At least there was that. Based on the rate of catching here, I am thinking that we are getting sky exposure even through the trapdoor. Or that is at least counting. Be a lot, well, might be a lot easier if I actually had the clock working. Oh, no actual treasure yet. I mean, how often do you get treasure? Is it pretty rare? Maybe I'm expecting it too often. Okay, let's put that aside for a minute. I don't think you guys want to watch me sit here and fish to verify this, but I am pretty sure that's going to work. Oh wait, did I remove the rail? Did I remove the rail last time I put it up there? mean, that would be a serious, like, whoops, if I didn't. No, it's in my inventory. Yeah, no, okay. I did remove the rail. So that's not the issue. I think the issue is just me being impatient. Alright, so let's look at the melon and pumpkin farm mechanism over here real quick. So I attempted 3 different. Well, this is my first try right here, right? Actually, no, the middle one. The middle one is my first try of collection, and I don't know if you can see it very well on the stream, but if we look, there's chains that drop down into the middle of those hopper mine carts, and if we update this, it sort of works. There they go, off, and the chains drag along the carts most of the time. The problem with this is on the server, and I don't know if it's just the server or if this would be a problem in single player too, but the problem with this, yeah, there you go, see, look, it lost a cart. So this is what's happening, is every now and then that just kind of comes loose. The carts come loose, they get lost in the middle of the farm, or at the other end of the farm, and yeah, that's no bueno. That's no bueno. Of course, there you can see the chain. That is what is actually breaking the blocks, breaking the melons and pumpkins. Interestingly enough, if the melons and pumpkins end up in the middle, they do get dragged along back to the hoppers at the other end. So, you know, it's almost a way that I could do it without the carts at all. But yeah, it's kind of lossy. You get a lot of pumpkins, melons that end up in the middle of in the blocks where they don't get collected. So there's that to deal with. I could have just put the carts underneath like on the other farm, but I really wanted to do something different. And I thought this was a cool way to do it. It is a cool way to do it. It's just not working very. So there, I picked the cart back up, and it's back in. The chain's back in it. Okay, so yeah, there's that. Now, I had 2 hoppers at this end. I thought this would be cool because that would actually allow these to empty out faster, and it kind of worked. It kind of worked, except for the whole losing the cart in the middle of the farm like it does sometimes. So I'm like, well, maybe the chain is just too small. So I replaced the chain with end rods first, which that was very laggy. I mean, just being near it was nasty because of the amount of lighting updates as it moved through the farm. So I got rid of that idea real fast. And it had the exact same problem as the chains. They would lose them in the farm. So I'm like, well, maybe the hitbox is too small on those. So I tried replacing that system with just using walls. Those are brick walls. Because look, it's got a much bigger hitbox. Maybe it'll hold on to the cart better. So yeah, no. See what I mean? Still lost. Still losing carts. Still losing carts. What? Oh, shiny, huh? What? Distract piglins with gold. Wow. I wonder if I've gotten that too. I don't know if I've gotten that achievement or not. But that goes down. This one seems to be a little less lossy. And I guess it helps that this particular cart's a little sideways. And then of course there's an automatic return on these, so as soon as it hits the other end, it turns around and goes back. But this isn't working. This one will also occasionally lose its cart. You can see that cart's like about to fall off. It gets a little desynced after time. And even if I tried realigning the carts at both ends and things like that, it still would occasionally lose the cart in the middle of the farm, like that one did over there. So this is also no bueno. Oof, some serious server tick lag there. Feel it, see it. You can see it with the cart going nuts. Wow. Oof. Yeah. Server's way behind on ticks. Okay. But after kind of like sleeping on it and watching some other videos, I got inspired to try this system. And this works. This has so far not lost a cart or anything, you know. So what I'm doing here is using the honey block to actually hold the cart. And down below I have a half slab that the cart rides on. So send that one off. You can see that one goes, and the carts won't get lost. The problem, well, I guess it's not really a problem, but the only thing about that one is I might need to do 4 of them. No, actually I can do the same. I can use those 2. I just need to convert them to that style. Oh yeah, over here I was trying to keep them in a perfect line, so I made this flying machine kind of a little different than that flying machine over there, which is fine. What I'll do is, what I'm planning on doing, get some words out here, what I'm planning on doing is taking this and just copying it 3 more times that direction to do the harvest. And then removing the double hopper line and putting in a line like this. So I've got these hoppers are feeding in straight into these, and this will be a straight line over to that way, etc. But that's it. That's the collection method on the melon pumpkin farm. That's interesting. Pushing melons and pumpkins along. And when I get the hedge, I won't have issues like that. Because you see how I pushed it off to the side and outside the farm. That won't be an issue once I have a border all the way around. That'll be an issue still, like when the pumpkins and melons end up on the crop blocks. So it's still a little bit of a problem, but I really don't want to put another. I didn't want to copy the collection system from the sugarcane farm because I didn't think that would be as interesting. So on this end, the return mechanism is slightly different because I'm using the different flying machine. That one over there doesn't require a piston, but this one does. That's the only different. That's the major difference between these two different methods that I'm using here. But this is the one that's working and doesn't lose the carts. It does lose a lot of crop product right now. I'm not sure how I can not exactly sure how I could fix that without adding carts underneath. And if I was going to put the carts underneath, I would just get rid of the whole, I wouldn't get rid of the flying mechanism, but I get rid of the whole cart dragging mechanism and go with like the chains again to do the harvesting. And then have the cart collection underneath. So yeah, so what do you guys think? Should I continue with this cart dragging method? Send this one off again just to you guys can see it. Should we continue with this cart dragging method, or should we in fact get rid of the cart dragging and go with the cart collection underneath? And if I did the cart collection underneath, I could probably get rid of a good portion of these hoppers. And maybe I could just do a thing where there was a few carts that just continuously cycled around the farm all the time to pick up stuff, and they would go across a small group of hoppers. Boat far from spawn. Okay. And they would just go across a few hoppers to do the collection, and then send that up into the mass storage system that's going to be over that way. So yeah. What do you guys think? Continue with continue with cart dragging, or put an under collection system? What would we call that? An under farm cart collector? Yeah. Those are the 2 options I got right at this point. Since this didn't work, but that does, so 6 to 1's half does another. I'm not too concerned about losing some of the objects because I mean, look just how Look just how much it gets from, that's just from those 2 rows, and it's still filtering in pumpkins and melons. Pumpkins are coming in over here, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that comes from this. It makes a lot of stuff, and that little bit of loss, or that loss of those items out there, really doesn't matter. I mean, the only thing that it kind of matters to me about is maybe like I don't want to cause any additional lag on the server, and then it needs to, but I don't think a few floating objects is going to matter too much in the grand scheme of things. They will eventually despawn, of course, too, so it's not like they'll stay there forever or anything. But yeah, that's the method of collecting the pumpkins and melons. You can see there's quite a bit of loss. Either of those cart dragging methods has quite a bit of item loss in the middle of the farm. Oh, I need to replant a pumpkin right there, it looks like. I see a dirt block where it shouldn't be a dirt block. But yeah, I think that's pretty good for this. Let's maybe do a little more fishing. I want to verify that this is going to get treasure. I'm still kind of on that. Cubic likes the honey blocks of slab. Yeah, I really like it too. I'm really tending towards keeping it just because. And it's going to be the same amount of carts either way. So whether the carts are on rails or not doesn't, I don't think the lag matters or not. There's going to be the same amount of item or entities either way. So, or would there be? Yeah, it would be. It would be the same. Come on, give me a treasure. Maybe they fixed this. I might need to verify that they haven't like patched this out, because it might actually need to be water there now and not just air, which would suck. That would very much suck if this doesn't actually collect treasure. All my research says that it should. I know Mojang tries very hard to nerf these AFK farms. So they may have removed the ability to use this particular design. Okay, I got 2 votes for stick with cart dragging. All right, cool. I think that seals the deal then. I was kind of thinking that myself, and I got 2 other people that think that that's the way to go, so we're gonna go that way. Stick with it. I mostly just use the audio cues when I'm doing this. You can hear the fish getting dragged down. And I want to keep the farm here in the middle of the AFK thing, in the middle of the farm, because that way all the chunks around me are loaded and all these farms are operating while I'm fishing. So I'd be collecting iron, I'd be collecting sugarcane, pumpkins, melons, fish, and treasure. Now I'm not actually too concerned about the treasure, the majority of the treasure. Like the enchanted books are like, they're okay, not super important, because I have the villager trades. So the enchanted books are not what I'm doing this. You'd be surprised what I'm actually fishing for. Would you believe it if I'm actually build this farm just to get lily pads? That is the only reason to have this farm. Oh, I got a bowl. Is a bowl considered treasure or is that junk? Oh shoot, I don't know. I feel like that might be on the junk list, but is it on the treasure list? Can somebody verify? Because that would, if that's treasure, then we've verified that this is going to work, and we can move on to showing you the updates on the tower and wrapping up the stream soon. Because yeah, it's getting close to that time. But I want to at least verify this is going to work. Would like that. I would like that very much. Verification, please. I could just tab out and look at it, but that's no fun. There we go. Didn't pick anything up in my inventory. Yeah, I also have to figure out how to collect items from that don't get caught by the hopper cart. Sometimes the hopper cart's not grabbing them, then coming to me. So we'll just need another hopper up here so that when the player's inventory gets full, that stuff gets collected still. And I might end up moving it up and putting some bobber detection, so that when the bobber, when the player casts the bobber, it's detected, so that because when I get this done, when I finish this up here and this starts to do this flicker thing for the automation, there is a possibility of getting on the wrong cycle, if you follow what I'm saying. So you could be reeling in when you should be casting, and casting when you should be reeling in, which would cause it to break. And with server lag and things like that, that is a good chance that could happen. Particularly with forest angering 1,000 bees, because that causes some serious tick shortages. Also, whenever these farms launch, especially if these ones launch at the same time and all those flying machines are going, that's going to cause a serious lag spike when that starts up, which could throw the casting out of sync. So I might need that bobber detection to make sure that the player is not desynced with the farm, if that makes any sense at all to anybody. It sort of made sense to me. Sometimes I don't make sense to myself. So it's me almost every time. Let's check our output. Nothing new anyway. Dang. Anything down there in the water? Yeah, just a puffer fish. Okay, let me tab out real quick and check the okay, no wait, treasure, wait, fishing, Minecraft, treasure list. Not how to find buried treasure, geez. Why? No, not find, fishing. There we go. Minecraft fishing treasure list. Can I just get a list, please? Here we go. So no, bowl is technically junk. Although lily pad is junk too. Wait a minute. No, that's good. That's all that matters, because the old fishing farm did not even produce junk anymore. I forgot it. That's right. This AFK fishing farm right here, the original one, only produced fish. So, and apparently they've moved Lilypad to the junk and not the treasure. I mean, Nautilus shell is still a treasure. There is only a very, very slim chance of collecting treasure for each cast. But I've verified that this produces junk. Lily pads are on the junk list. Let me double check that. outside of a jungle biome. What? What's different in a jungle biome? Slightly different in a jungle biome? Did not know that. I'm on Minecraft's official wiki page here. So yeah, apparently a jungle biome gives you a slightly different treasure list. What do you get different in a jungle biome? Cocoa beans. Ah, okay. Who cares? Right? Yeah, that seems to be the main. And bamboo. Okay. So yeah, if you're in a jungle biome, you can get cocoa beans and bamboo and part of the junk list. So yeah, we don't care about that. But anyway, we verified that this will produce junk. Lily pads are on the junk list. That's what mattered to me. So this is a success. All I really need to do now is finish the timing mechanism. We'll finish that up off camera because I'm going to need to look up how to make a hopper clock and probably do a bunch of building around here to get that timer and detection system going, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to want a detection system so that if I do get out of or if it does get desynced, or if something happens that would desync it, it'll be able to fix it. Can I reach that from here? No. But there we go. That is the AFK fishing farm, and it works for what I want it for. Works for what I want it for. As far as treasure goes, I will just have to give you an update on the next stream as whether or not we get actual treasure out of this at all. So once I finish the timing mechanism and get it fully automated, I will run it overnight, some night when I go to bed, and we'll find out that. I also got to make a collection system. Or filtering, collecting, storage and filter system, if I can words a little bit today. And that whole collection system, and basically that whole collection system is going to come down here in the middle, that middle chunk underneath the fish farm, and we're going to have a big bunch of chests that are going to can I get it? There we go. Can I stand up, please? There we go. I have a whole bunch of chests that sort out the fish, sort out the junk that I want to keep, incinerate the junk that I don't want to keep, store all the sugar cane, store all the pumpkins and melon slices, and then incinerate any of the overflow so that we don't have item buildup too bad. I mean, we're obviously already going to have some items that just sit in the farm and despawn. But, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully it won't be too big of an issue. And if it is, then, you know, we'll address it when we get to that point. If it becomes a problem. But we can come over here and look. Let's see how much pumpkins and melons I collected just from one run. Now, this row at the top was actually stuff that I had collected earlier. But you can see we've got two and a half more stacks of pumpkins in there. This was no pumpkins in here earlier, so 2.5 stacks of pumpkins in there, and all those melons. That's just from one run of these things. So yeah, this is super. It's gonna make a lot of material. It's gonna make a lot. I mean, it's not like insanity levels. It's not ludicrous levels. It's just insanity levels. Insane levels, not ludicrous levels, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't need that bowl, so we'll just toss it. I also don't need that fish right at this moment because I don't have my fisherman trading hall going yet. We'll put our redstone away in our redstone boxes, and we'll head over and put all of our boxes away. We'll head over to the tower, and I will show you the updates at the tower. So if you've hung out this long, thanks for hanging out in the stream. Thanks everybody for joining me. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please do so. It helps me out. Helps out the channel. And yeah, we're gonna head over to the AFK fishing, or not. We're gonna head over to. Why, man, words. Totally messed that one all up. Head over to the Helix Tower. There we go. Slow your words down, and they might come out correctly. Put all of this stuff away that I don't currently need out. One of these boxes is for, where is it? There it is. Has some extra scaffolding. I usually like to keep one stack of scaffolding in my inventory on the handy. We will put this away as well. Where did I also have the prismarine blocks? There they are. More prismarine there. There we go. Okay, pick these guys all up now because I am temporarily done building out here. I will come back to it later. Get my redstone boxes. Put those away. I got a bunch of redstone out. Probably should put that away. There we go. Didn't get that put away. Is that good now? Okay. We're good now. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. And I left one box over at the tower out. I forgot it. My secondary iron box. But let's head over that way. Yeehaw! I can show you what we've been doing over there. Gonna have pumpkins everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I will make a farmer trader hall, and a fisherman trader hall soon. Ooh, what was that? What is that? Oh no, I've been rickrolled. Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? I'm gonna do it again. Oop. A little lag spike there, but yeah, that is one of the bad problems with having a musical doorbell. Server tick speed can affect it slightly. Do it one more time. Let's see if I can crank the volume up. Actually, I'm gonna turn it way up here. I totally forgot I had my game volume way down. Here, this will help. One more time. Yeah, definitely some tick lag going on here. But yeah, I put a new doorbell in. I rickrolled myself, technically. And I made this so I could show you guys what's going on down here. So whenever somebody comes through the doorbell, it activates this decay clock, so that you can't just like continuously activate it. I wanted to have some like a delay in between the activations of the music, and then yeah, we just go through a whole bunch of note blocks using repeaters to get that timing to make a song. Now the llama rickrolled me. Oh, that's funny. He's gonna do it again. Oh no! See, that's the decay clock. See, he didn't wait long enough. Ha ha! Stupid llama, you didn't wait long enough. Where's your? Did these guys just get left here? They did. I think they did. I think their master despawned, but they didn't. That's hilarious. Oh, actually, that's right. I only got a. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. No, he's here. He's here somewhere. But this guy came loose. No, he's right there. He's right there. Okay, come on. Let's go outside. Come on, you come through the door. You can make it. Oh, come on. Through the door. There he goes. There the other one comes. Oh, that is funny. There, you stay there. There, you too. I don't want you going anywhere. You can get tied up as well. Oh. I got llamas now. Nice. Nice. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. You're a bit late. I was just showing off my new doorbell. So welcome to the Rickroll. Anyway, there we go. That's all that. Put those back. All right, other updates to the base. Now I'm standing in the main hall, and you might notice something that's not present that was present for a while. There's no sound of cows. That's right. I've gotten rid of the, or I've moved. I didn't get rid of. I moved the cow farm. So it used to be right here in the corner, but like whenever I was in my workspace up there, all I could hear was cows, and it was driving me nuts. Didn't like it. So I brought it down here, and now the cow farm is down here in the sheep, with the sheep. And right there they are. Hello, cows. How you doing? I didn't bring any food for you. Hang on, let me go get the food. Let me go get the food. Yeah, I will sleep. I can sleep. Give me a second. I can definitely do that. Yeah, come on. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I get to the bed. To the bed. There we go. Oh, 4Zs. I'm so excited about sleeping. 4Zs. Alright, so let's take some I kind of don't want to get rid of this guy because he's got gunpowder for sale. It's expensive. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, it's not even that expensive. It's only 1 emerald per, but that's not bad. But now we know how much gunpowder is worth. We know how much gunpowder is worth. Do I have more than this? Do I have maybe a little bit more? No. I'm gonna need to make some more wheat soon, which I can just go up to the micro farms and make the wheat. I just got 4Zs on your stream. Yeah. I don't do the lower latency because it's not super critical, I don't think. But okay, let's bring the cows up. No, I would never waste a name tag on Wandering Trader. But as you can see, as I breed cows, it just spits the product out on the ground right there. Isn't that nice? So the way I'm accomplishing that is, let's see if I can show it to you. Well, I'll have to remove a few blocks here. There's a dispenser right there, and it's got a hopper timer detection thing. It wraps around. It's a traditional. Wow, it's really noisy down here. It's a traditional style hopper ejector thing. We use in a comparator and a repeater. So instead of using the other method of what is it? The other methods using a comparator and a piston, and yeah, it seemed like less redstone to do it this way. To the traditional way with a comparator and a repeater. And a couple bits of redstone. Rather than 2 observers and a piston. But anyway, that's, yeah. That's where the cows are now living. And we've got one other thing. Maybe? I don't think I did anything up here. Oh, maps! I did maps. I got new maps. So, Isles and Lego, they asked me to hook them up with a marker on the map for them, and then I realized that their base was way over there, so we had to make a couple new maps in order to give them that marker and have it be connected to the main mapped out area. So nice. So we got new maps. That's another thing. And of course, the western front there, the far west, is we're still working our way to the far east. That's a slow process because I have to clear lava as I go and stuff. As I push the tunnel bore to the east, making the east subspace passage. And then I still gotta do the north and the south. But, man, I need to get some... What was that? Oh, that was... never mind. That was That was the micro farms working. That was this. It's right here. Okay. So yeah, we need to get some more wheat. Do I have wheat up here? I don't have any seeds up here, but yeah, we'll use that. Boy, that is loud now that I got the volume up. Hope that's not killing you guys' ears. But yeah, nothing new there. I'm thinking about going and finding an undiscovered fortress? Stronghold. Undiscovered stronghold. To collect all of the library books that I need to finish off the library. Because, I mean, you can see that the library is very bare. I've got this one enchanting station, that's it. The idea is that I'll have several enchanting stations around at various levels, and we'll probably have a few that are maximum level, because each enchanting station will give you different options. So if I have a whole lot of options, I might be able to get the enchantment I want on an item by just checking around through there. Changes down here. I added signs so you can kind of know what you're looking for here. So, you know, hey, if I'm looking for fortune, I come right to this guy. If I'm looking for sharpness or Landstryder or respiration, I can go to this guy. So that's about the only thing new here. I already showed you the basement, and we talked and rickrolled ourselves. So yeah, I think that's it as far as updates over here. Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Pretty happy with progress of the tower. I still got to get the glass in on the top couple floors, and there's still technically 2 floors that need their. You can see it up there. The garden floor still needs its Oh, and I left some bricks right there. I did not realize that. I need to fix that. So yeah, we're gonna replace some more stairs to get all the levels to look like this bottom level right here with the what do you call it? Nether brick stairs and dark brick pillars. And I might go back and throw in a few cracked. Ooh. That's another way to gauge the tick speed of the server, is to activate that. You know, whether or not it's behind on ticks or what have you. But yeah, I would definitely do that. And then I finally decided what I'm going to do on this upper floor up here. I just have it's going to be the 6th floor with a question mark. I'm going to make an aquarium. This one's going to be an aquarium. So we'll go find a bunch of cool stuff. And we'll make little fish tanks and aquariums all the way around this. Yeah, that's what this is going to be. So yeah, I think that'll be cool. And then I got to get all the glass up here. This is just going to be glass all the way up. But I really like the way this top floor looks from a distance, like when you're flying around it. I like it so much. I was semi-tempted to do that on the other floors, but it wouldn't. It wouldn't probably work out very well. Here, let me get a better view from over here. That's not the best view. I think it's the best view when you're coming in. Yeah, there you go. Coming in from the industrial district. Anyway, I'm happy with it. I hope you guys are happy with it, because that's the way it is. Yeah, like I said, I haven't decided if I'm going to attempt to use glass planes up here. Glass panes. Because glass is a pane. Or if I'm going to go purely with glass blocks on the top floor. I might go purely with glass blocks on the top floor just because I don't think the panes are going to form that curve very well and look right. Actually, I'm quite sure that they won't. So the other option was to use solid blocks for the curve and then use panes on the very bottom. Yeah, so don't know there. This one still needs its windows. Basically the thing that's holding back on all of that is because I'm using black glass and I need ink. So ink farm is probably going to go on the to-do list. And the trophy, this is the trophy floor, by the way, right? Yeah. Armory and trophy room. So I will have some armor stands scattered about with armor and stuff. But yeah, because we have the head mod now, or the the heads drop off of things, off of everything, yeah, that'll give me lots of things to put on display in the trophy room. I like it. I like it. So as you can see, I'm starting to get a major collection here. Obviously, I will only have like one head of each, and there's my trader head. But yeah, anyway, I think it is about time to, oh yeah, we're like 10 minutes over the normal time, so we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you for hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to help the channel out. Ring the bell if you want to be notified when I'm streaming, because that's basically all I've been doing lately. I haven't been doing any edited videos, although there might be something in the works depending on things. There might be something in the works for an edited series again. And it would be a modded edited series, of course. But there we go, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Until, well, come back in a couple hours. We'll be playing some 7 Days to Die with Whisper Fire, Knock Flame. My wife will be joining us. Sadly, Twitchi won't be joining us today yet. Hopefully he'll get a chance to do that. But anyway, till then, I will catch you later.